Hey y'all, this is Fan Phoenix here, and welcome to my blind reaction to Angel's Friends. This is episode 36, Below Under the Belt. There are many innuendos that can come from that, but without further ado, let us see what that means, and it probably isn't anything pretty. Today I'm going to be singing a song about mud! Mud, mud, I love mud. I'm absolutely positively wild about mud. You can't get around it, you gotta go through it. Wonderful, fabulous, super duper mud. Mud, mud, I love mud. I'm absolutely positively wild about mud. You can't get around it, you gotta go through it. Wonderful, fabulous, super duper mud. Mud, mud, I love mud. I'm absolutely positively wild about mud. You can't get around it, you gotta go through it. Wonderful, fabulous, super duper mud. Wonderful, fabulous, super duper mud. That was a long one. It doesn't exactly end like that, but it's close enough. But that was a little piece from my childhood.
Some of these expectations are bound to be satisfied.
Whew. Expectations can be good, but they can also be a bad thing as well.
Give you your homework for tomorrow. While other expectations are not.
There's the Sonic reference.
Talk anymore. I've got to go. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, Dad.
Expectations. Everyone has them. Sometimes they're not really very big. I can't believe it. I always forget my diary under my desk.
Yeah, someone took it.
Other times they are large and can cause great pain. Oh.
Good old Dad. Never keeps his promises. Never. Not once.
Uh-oh. That's not good. I mean, I get it. He's angry.
What have I done?
Everyone, earthly ones, devils, and angels, have expectations of themselves and their loved ones. And sometimes your expectations leave you feeling let down. Don't you understand? Sulfus has disappointed me. I thought that with Andrew about to do something so serious, he would have acted differently. Differently? Like how? Okay, how about not like a devil? But Raph, remember Sulfus is a devil.
Yeah, you can't really change someone and who they are at their core. I kind of wish I could work on getting 1,000 coins while I'm doing this, but I gotta focus to commentate.
Well, just like devils.
Unfortunately.
Like angels. You can't be disappointed with Sulfus. You can't expect him to be a good person because he is a devil. Do you get it now? Sweet. Huh? Professor Arkin wants to speak with you immediately.
You all should have been more careful.
You're right, Professor Arkin. I'm so sorry. It will never happen again.
It certainly will not. What's done is done, but we have to take responsibility for it.
Never.
You
Not
were not paying
once.
attention to your earthly one. And now Edward has committed a serious act of vandalism in his classroom.
Well, it was out of anger.
Jennifer has to make a very difficult decision. Does she inform the teachers of exactly what Edward has done, or does she maintain her silence and keep his actions to herself?
Well, maybe the right thing would be to talk to Edward about it and say, hey, I saw you do this thing, and I think it would be best if you and I both go to the teachers and tell them about it and say, you know, you're sorry for your actions, but explain that you were angry at the time, and anger can cloud your actions. As long as you don't let it, you know, anger is okay. Anger is a normal emotion, but you can't let it overshadow your reason, or else bad things happen, just as example.
Sides will be wrong?
No, not exactly. There is always a better decision possible. But it is up to you to understand what is right, Ori. So, you may help Jennifer to make the right decision.
Stupid! I can't believe I've been so stupid! Don't be so hard on yourself. That's right, we've all made our mistakes. is to learn from them. Oh,
Yep.
I didn't judge
Learning from your mistakes is a very important thing because the same thing repeated multiple times is the definition of insanity. Because if you do the same thing but you do it in a different way, that's, still trying to figure out how to solve the problem. But if you do the same thing the exact same way, that's probably insanity.
Doing so well lately? And remind me how bad I am. Never mind, shut up and choose the challenge so I can beat you already. Sure, as you wish. Let's see. Well, I'll have to say
Underwater.
it's a choice. Now we'll see who comes up on top. Hydro, fly!
Does that help her swim underwater? I'm assuming so. Oh, she can control water with it. Gotcha.
Anything better to do with those wings? That was just a small taste. I didn't want to hurt you. What a nice thought. Especially since I'm going to beat you. Don't worry though. I'll make it quick. Wildfly!
Ah, sharks. If you can control water, you can probably control the water around their gills to essentially asphyxiate them. Choke them to death. For trying to pronounce something that's pretty hard to pronounce. Asphyxiation.
However many you want. Or rather, however many I want. Of course. I forgot who I was dealing with. Flower, fly!
Seaweed? Seaweed!
Your little fish should be thanking me right about now, because the next time I make carnivorous plants, they will be more than just a taste. But I'm not finished yet. You're not? Neither am I. Meteor, fly!
What the heck? Oh, whirlpool!
Thing! Stop it!
Alright, use whirlpool. It was super effective.
Okay, you asked for it. The magic words? Please, stop this thing, I give up! Please, come on, stop it, it's not fair!
It's perfectly fair. She's using her powers to win the challenge. She's not cheating in any way.
Well, Lightning, we finally arrived at the moment of truth. Will be great. Light, activate, metamorphosis. Guard and protect.
And your mouth was not moving during that little segment. I'm not sure if it was supposed to, but you kind of missed it. Hey, it's a policeman. Policewoman, I suppose.
And based to the theorem of Varanelli, any straight line that intersects. Do come in.
Good morning, Professor.
Good morning.
I'm looking for Jennifer. I have some questions for her. That's me. We have information that leads us to believe that you know who is behind the classroom vandalism. What? How do you know that? We know everything. Just tell us who did it.
Because you're an angel, and that's a little creepy.
Rat? What are you talking about, huh? You are a candidate for class president. You must set a good example. And if you don't say what you know, then you're an accomplice. But I'm no such thing. I haven't done anything. But I know who did. It was Ed. Then that means it was Edward. Well, you can expect we'll just take it from here. I have to know. Will Edward be expelled from school? Of course. Does that upset you? I see. Let's see what we can do about it. So this Edward person, is he someone you can speak to? Me? Perhaps you could convince him that the best thing he could do would be to confess. If he does that, then you would not have to report him and you would not be a rat. But officer, wouldn't he still be expelled? Not exactly. If Edward took responsibility and confessed and offered to repair the damage, then I could cut him some slack. And perhaps the teachers and principal would do the same. Really? Does that sound good to you? That sounds great. I'll try to go see Edward right away.
Well, that wasn't a bad plan. That was kind of what I thought.
You've done a wonderful job. I have. Jennifer has made the right decision. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. We'll see who has the last laugh, an angel or a devil. The game's not over yet.
Trying to cheat as class president to get into class presidency?
Don't worry.
I guess is what she's going for.
Nothing's definite.
I'm not sure.
We're almost getting good at this. That's true, but how great could an angel really be anyway, right?
Ha! Not great at all.
You were great, Uri. I tried to help her realize that even in difficult situations, there's always a better choice available. Just like Professor Arkin said. Yep, but now it's up to Jennifer to decide. Don't worry, it'll be just fine. Jennifer's really a good girl. Don't hold your breath for that one. I'm sorry. Well, I only mean that sometimes we put a lot of expectations on someone, but anyone can make a mistake.
Jennifer, won't you come in and talk to me?
I know who vandalized the classroom.
But she, well, I guess it is better for Edward to do it himself. Raina, what are you doing? You're being creepy.
Please indulge me.
What do you want?
She's like, I'm being evil and awesome here. Go away.
Know that since we've returned from limbo, we've done nothing to the angels or the devils. Have you forgotten your revenge?
Not at all. But now
She's just like, I'm in the planning phase, bro. Be patient.
patient and wait for the waters to calm down.
But soon, very soon, we will strike.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to mess with her. Do not fuck with Raina. Okay, so she's still in plotting mode, but as she said, soon, very soon, she is going to get her revenge, and when we do that, it's going to be very interesting, yeah, indeed. So, I don't know, it was a harmless episode, and kind of fillerish as we build up to the ultimate battle with Reina. And that still almost looks like a ship moment between Uri and Raph, even though we all know that Raph and Sulfus will be together no matter what happens, because the show demands it! It commands it! And it enforces it! Forever and evermore. But until next time, I will be signing off. TTFN, ta-ta for now.